Remember the professor? Calm, calculating, a man whose mind worked like a finely tuned machine, always several steps ahead of everyone else. His every move was deliberate, his every word carefully chosen. He was the mastermind behind one of the most audacious heists in history. A master strategist playing a high-stakes chess game with the police. Each piece on the board represented a carefully planned move, a calculated risk. The professor's mind was a labyrinth of strategies and contingencies, always anticipating the next move of his opponents. Part 1 left us breathless. The tension was palpable, the stakes incredibly high. Every twist and turn kept us on the edge of our seats, wondering what would happen next. The professor's plan was unfolding with precision, but the unpredictability of human nature added an element of suspense that was impossible to ignore. The Royal Mint of Spain. Billions of euros printed, not stolen. It was a heist like no other, where the goal was not to take what was already there, but to create new wealth. The professor's plan was as ingenious as it was bold, challenging the very foundations of the financial system. The professor's ragtag crew, each with a city codename, weren't criminals at first. They were ordinary people, each with their own story, their own struggles. But under the professor's guidance, they became something more. They became a family, united by a common goal and a shared sense of purpose. They were lost souls given a chance. Tokyo, the impulsive one. Rio, the young hacker. Each member of the team brought their own unique skills and personalities to the table, creating a dynamic and unpredictable group. Tokyo's fiery spirit and Rio's technical prowess were just the beginning. Denver, the muscle with a heart of gold. He was the strength of the team, but also its emotional core. His loyalty and compassion were as important as his physical prowess, making him a vital part of the crew. Their escape from the Royal Mint was a thing of beauty. It was a meticulously planned operation executed with precision and skill. Every member of the team played their part to perfection, creating a seamless and breathtaking escape that left the world in awe. A carefully orchestrated ballet of chaos and misdirection. The professor's plan relied on creating confusion and exploiting it to their advantage. It was a dance of deception, where every move was designed to mislead and outmaneuver their opponents. But freedom came at a cost. Lives were lost. Scars remained. The heist took its toll on everyone involved, leaving behind a trail of pain and loss. The price of their freedom was high, and the memories of those they lost haunted them, and the world was watching. The heist captured the imagination of people everywhere, turning the professor and his crew into legends. Their story was broadcasted around the globe, making them both heroes and villains in the eyes of the public. Now, years later, the stakes are even higher. The professor and his team are back, facing new challenges and greater risks. Their journey is far from over, and the world is once again watching, waiting to see what they will do next. The game is on, and the stakes have never been higher. This time it's personal. Rio, captured and tortured, finds himself in a dark, cold cell. His captors are relentless, pushing him to the brink of his endurance. Every moment is a test of his willpower, a battle to keep his spirit unbroken. The professor, the mastermind behind the heist, is forced out of hiding. His sanctuary, once a place of safety and planning, is now compromised. He peers out the window, every shadow a potential threat, every sound a possible danger. The stakes have never been higher. Their target, the Bank of Spain. An imposing fortress of wealth and power, it stands as a symbol of the system they seek to challenge. The bank's exterior is a blend of historical grandeur and modern security, a testament to its untouchable status. Their goal: rescue Rio, expose government secrets, and strike a blow against the system. The plan is audacious, meticulously crafted with every detail accounted for. The team gathers around blueprints, their faces a mix of determination and anxiety. Each member knows their role, but the uncertainty of the outcome looms large, more daring than the first. Infiltrate the bank, seize the gold reserves, use them as leverage. The heist is a symphony of precision and chaos, with each move choreographed to perfection. The vault, filled with gold bars, represents not just wealth, but power and influence. The team moves with purpose, every second critical. But the professor didn't plan for one thing: human emotion. As he sits, deep in thought, the weight of the mission bears down on him. The stress is palpable, every decision a potential tipping point. He realizes that no amount of planning can account for the unpredictability of human nature. Love, jealousy, and betrayal simmer within the group. Tensions rise as personal relationships intertwine with the mission. Heated arguments break out and alliances are tested. The intensity of their emotions threatens to unravel the carefully laid plans. The line between professional and personal blurs, creating a volatile mix. The pressure cooker of the heist threatens to explode. The building, a fortress of security, becomes a battleground of wills and emotions. Every moment is a countdown to potential disaster. The team must navigate this treacherous landscape, balancing their mission with the raw, unpredictable force of human emotion. The stakes are higher than ever and the outcome is anything but certain. Inside the bank, tensions escalate. Hostages become pawns, negotiations turn into psychological warfare. The line between right and wrong blurs with each passing hour. The professor, from his hidden command center, orchestrates every move. He anticipates the police's every tactic. But this time, the police have a secret weapon. Someone who knows the professor's strategies. Someone he once trusted. The pressure cooker of the heist begins to take its toll. Relationships crack. Loyalties are tested. The once unbreakable bonds between the crew members start to show signs of strain. The high stakes and constant danger push everyone to their limits, revealing hidden fractures and unresolved tensions. As the heist progresses, the stress becomes almost unbearable and the true nature of each individual is laid bare. Trust, once a given, now becomes a rare commodity, and every decision is scrutinized under the harsh light of survival. Tokyo, always a live wire, clashes with the professor. Her fiery temperament and impulsive nature often put her at odds with his calculated and methodical approach. Their confrontations become more frequent and intense, each one a battle of wills that threatens to tear the group apart. The professor, usually calm and composed, finds himself struggling to maintain control as Tokyo's actions grow increasingly unpredictable. Their relationship, once built on mutual respect and shared goals, now teeters on the brink of collapse. Her reckless actions threaten to derail the entire operation. In a moment of desperation, Tokyo makes a choice that sends shockwaves through the team. The consequences are immediate and severe, throwing the carefully laid plans into disarray. Chaos ensues, and the crew is forced to adapt on the fly, each member grappling with the fallout of her impulsive decision. The stakes have never been higher, and the margin for error is razor thin. Denver grapples with his feelings for Stockholm, a former hostage who joined their ranks. Their relationship, forged in the crucible of the heist, is a source of both strength and vulnerability. Denver's love for Stockholm is unwavering, but the pressures of their situation force him to confront difficult questions about loyalty and trust. As they navigate the complexities of their relationship, they must also contend with the ever-present threat of danger, knowing that any misstep could be their last. Their love story, born in the midst of chaos, is put to the ultimate test. Amid the turmoil, Denver and Stockholm find moments of tenderness and connection, brief respites from the relentless pressure. These moments are fleeting but precious, a reminder of what they are fighting for. Yet, the constant danger and uncertainty weigh heavily on them, and they must decide whether their love can withstand the trials they face. Every shared glance, every whispered word, carries the weight of their uncertain future. As the lines between love, loyalty, and survival blur, the crew must confront their own demons. Each member of the team is forced to reckon with their past actions and the choices that led them to this point. The heist becomes not just a test of their skills and resolve, but a crucible that reveals their true character. In the face of overwhelming odds, they must find a way to come together, to trust in one another, and to hold on to the hope that they can emerge from this ordeal with their humanity intact. The professor, despite setbacks, remains a step ahead. He manipulates the media, he plays on public sympathy, he uses every tool at his disposal to keep the police off balance. His plans are intricate, his mind races, but even the best plans can go wrong. And when they do, the consequences are devastating. Just when it seems the professor has outsmarted everyone, a devastating blow strikes. A member of the team betrays them. The consequences are immediate and catastrophic. The betrayal sends shockwaves through the group. Trust is shattered. Paranoia sets in. The heist, once a united effort, is now a desperate fight for survival. As the situation inside the bank deteriorates, the body count rises. No one is safe, not the hostages, not the police, not even the robbers themselves. The professor, faced with unimaginable loss, must confront the true cost of his crusade. He must ask himself, how far is he willing to go, and how many lives is he willing to sacrifice? Despite the losses, the betrayals, and the mounting pressure, the remaining members of the team cling to a sliver of hope. They know the professor has one last trick up his sleeve. The plan is audacious, it's reckless, but it's their only chance. As the clock ticks down, they prepare for their final stand, a desperate gamble to win their freedom or die trying. The final scenes leave us reeling. Questions hang in the air. Did they escape? At what cost? The professor's fate, the fate of his team, remains unknown. Money Heist Part 2 leaves us wanting more. It's a roller coaster of emotions, a masterclass in suspense, and a reminder that even the most brilliant plans can be derailed by the unpredictable nature of human emotion.